or something like that one too.
Okay.
I got one small I got in my van. I bought that when I was going to school. You know, because I always take different pictures, and like that picture I had in clean, they showing me how to do it. I mean, it's amazing some of the stuff they do. They have you have a screen here, then you got a code, and you can enter codes, and it can make a cartoon work.
Right.
And just putting them codes
Program.
in, and then you can take a picture of somebody here, and you can put a marquee around them, move it, and put them on there, and you think that was originally there.
Right.
Because I have a picture of my girl walking down her driveway. I took a marquee around it, then I put her right there. It was like she was walking in front of herself, like that was her twin, wearing exactly the same thing, working the same way.
What program is that?
I think that was in Photoshop. Or Illustrator, one of them two.
Okay, I like them both.
Because I had to take social media and all that stuff.
Okay.
And so that makes you qualified to work for newspapers and all that stuff.
That's
by
right.
having that piece of paper.
Yeah.
Nobody want no old person like me doing that.
Well, you know so many people on that.
Yeah, well, like my buddy, the one I graduated with, he's got clients all the way down in LA and stuff, doing stuff. So I got him. He's the one taking all my pictures for the thing. I had him come over, and he had his camera, and I had my camera, and took a bunch of pictures. And so we're gonna put them on the sleeve when I put that CD in it. Because, like I said, I want to finish the other song before I stick them both out there. Because then I'm gonna be working on the third song. Then I got another fourth song, and just like now, like last night, I just had the feeling, and I just started writing. I wrote 3 songs. I never did that before. Not 3 whole songs. I mean, completed them all.
Right.
I never did that before. I just had the inspiration of it. Well, I gotta go see the doctor tomorrow. Okay. Well, this lyric up here and this lyric back. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. That's called rewriting. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't rewrite way back then to put that stuff out, but they had a paragraph on Michael Jackson up here. You know, there's a magazine like BAM, but they got one over in England.
Okay.
There was a paragraph about Michael Jackson up here, and right under that paragraph was a paragraph about me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you have it?
I had it, but throughout the years, you can have stuff, you lose stuff,
Yeah.
So yeah, I looked out and said, I don't believe this, but my name on the same page with Michael Jackson. And that was back in the 80s back in the late 80s when they stopped playing Michael Jackson stuff, it was like a propaganda to him because they wasn't pushing this stuff like they should. Right. I know when I was first getting ready to go get some stuff pressed out in 86, 87, I went to the studios, and at that time, Michael Jackson was the biggest thing around. All the pressing plants was doing Michael Jackson stuff. They wasn't pressing nobody's stuff out with Michael Jackson.
Right.
So we had to wait until like a month till after they did Michael Jackson stuff when we could get out.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He was selling so many records.
He was selling so many records, and he was number one. Michael Jackson, from the time he was a little thing, he's the greatest entertainer that ever lived.
I think so. He's
the greatest. Even them old white stars even said that.
Yeah, I think so.
He's the greatest entertainer to ever live.
So
there was a lot of jealousy on their part on him. That's why they did everything they could to destroy him.
They did, huh?
And every time a black man raised up behind, over the little line, they find a way to destroy him. Every time. Why would they call President Obama? That ain't no respect.
Right. That's right. I just tripped off of that. They do just call him.
Hard as that man worked. That man was a lawyer before he came up there. His wife was a lawyer. They were two smart people. They had every right to be where they was, and they still had found a way to disrespect them.
That's right.
It's not right, but we got to deal with it.
Yeah.
We didn't start eating shit that the white folks gave them to us.
That's right.
And they say, well, y'all got to eat this. Give them slop, let them eat that.
Right.
Wait a minute. Them Negroes got muscles and everything.
Right, we need to start eating that.
Yeah. They start eating it and then put a price on it.
Yeah. Like chicken wings, man. I remember chicken wings was the cheapest part of the chicken. It cost more than the breast.
Oh,
you trip off that?
When
it cost more than the damn
a few
breast.
years ago, you could get a few turkey legs for a couple of dollars. The price on turkey done went up. See, because my prediction when I first finished school, I had it written in there, turkey is the new meat. And I feel like it is because the way they've been doing the chickens, and then that mad cow disease. They found out that Foster Farms. They did a documentary on them. They was hanging the chickens upside down, taking them across country. A lot of them are raised inside the cages. What is that? You know? And then they feeding them stuff to make them fat. We're eating that stuff.
Right.
I mean, it's in the chicken, but we still eating it.
Yeah.
And then when I got real sick with the gout and almost died, I found out that all the food that man eat, we're not supposed to be eating it. They keep putting it in our face because it tastes good, but we're not supposed to be putting it in our bodies.
No, definitely not.
And see, and I was eating shrimps 3 days a week, and they got so good to me. I didn't know I was supposed to eat them not eat them with gout. I changed the name. I started calling them scrimps.
Right.
I gotta have my scrimps. And I looked up. I was laid flat out. I couldn't move.
Oh.
I couldn't move.
Dang.
I could barely move this hand. I had a big bubble under this arm. This knee is swollen up. This knee is swollen up. One day, they went under this knee to use some of the uric acid out. It was hurt so bad, I'm up there squirming. The next day, they go like, oh, look at this knee. Guess we got to go in there and get... As soon as they said it, tears started running down my face because I knew it hurt so bad. They took a pint of uric acid out of this knee.
A pint of uric acid?
A pint. It was a long syringe about this long, and then it had a tube about this big around, and the tube was about this long. It was full. That was at least a pint.
Dang.
I lost 26 pounds in 2 weeks. I thought I was going to die. My heart beat. I got fibrillating heart problems now. When my heart wasn't beating right, my white blood cells went off. They were shooting needles in my stomach like every hour. And then I started having hot flashes and stuff.
Top it off.
Oh, to top it all off. And right after I finished that school, you know, I was like, hey, Mom, I did this. You saw the picture. I was still kind of, I really finished. I really did this?
Right.
You know? And my average score, 93, and only the average score because I was good at taking those tests. Because I've never been the smartest person in the world. I just always been the guy.
Well, we're musicians, man. That's why we play good, man.
Hey, just willy-nilly walking into stuff like, hey, I'm going with the wind, okay? Hey, just call me a kite. Just put a string on me because that's where I'm going, okay? Right. That's where I've always been. You know,
nothing wrong with it.
You know, I could try to put a smile. This is all about keeping a smile on your face. Trying to enjoy everything you do.
That's right.
You know, when I sing in nightclubs or do any kind of singing, I'll get on the stage. First thing I'll get on the microphone, I'll say, kids, if you want to do this, if you don't have fun doing it, don't you come up here. Because you got to make it into, you know, make it something enjoyable to do. That's why I like doing it. I get up in front of people. It's like it's a natural thing once I get up in front of people.
Give me before we run out of time, if you don't mind, man. Give me stories, if you got any, about the Circle Store.
Oh man, I used to love.
And what was it, and how important was it? Like, what was it?
The Circle Store seemed like it was a place that they should have never closed down.
Right. Because
they had all the top people came through there, and those concerts was off the hook. I mean, I went to see everybody there. You know, and when those guys that did Never Rain in Southern California, when they did their first show there, I seen what's his name? Red Fox was there. He brought Lamont, who wanted to play Lamont, had him on stage and had somebody else. And he get that the boy get up and dance. I didn't know he could dance like that. Right. Dance and do all that stuff. And I mean, I never got to see Richard Pryor there. I always missed him, but everybody came. I mean, everybody came through the Circle Star. Okay. One night I went down to see Smokey Robinson. And Smokey Robinson up on the stage singing, and all these women trying to get on stage with Smokey, and Smokey singing. This girl about 300 pounds got through the security some kind of way. Smokey was singing. Smokey was looking out the edge of his eye, right? And so she come running, and she ran over there, and she did like this, and Smokey ducked, and she slipped and hit the stage on the floor. And so the security came and got up and took her and put her on the club. But she never, and he kept right on singing. And she came, as soon as he saw her coming, and she went like this, he ducked like this, and she went, bang!
Okay.
And then one night, Bootsy Collins was playing, and all the women was trying to get at him. And this girl waited around, she had balled up her telephone number, and she got it like this, and she waited for him to come, and she threw it. Whoa. And he was playing them, all of a sudden, the doggone telephone number and the piece of paper hit his string and bounced over her head.
What?
She was trying to give her my phone number.
Man, I bet you was a lot of that.
And then every time, most of the time when the OJs came, they always had an after party in one of the big hotels in San Mateo.
Okay.
And we used to follow down there. The OJs, they had a heavy crowd following them too.
Yeah.
And I used to see the Whistles all the way down in L.A. before I got together. Because one time I went down there to see there was one club we got to see right down there, not too far from right out of Inglewood. Was a club up on the hill, and I think we went down there and we saw Curtis Mayfield down there. They was cutting up. Then I saw the Whistles down there one time, and then finally when we started our group, we was just work. But we never did work in L.A. per se, but we mostly worked in San Francisco, Oakland, and San Jose. That's where we did most of our work.
Okay.
We never really got big, but it didn't matter to me just as long as I was doing it and having fun.
Right,
I always wanted to be successful, but I didn't want to step on nobody's toes when we get there.
Got you around the whole world, here I come. Limousines, man, private jets and such. Trying to have all the rich got stuff. First gotta be an astronaut. Fly higher till your casket drop. Moonwalk till your Martians rock. Rock star, rap star.